Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis as Bitcoin is now at $59,000. Also, breaking news, over 110 businesses are now building on Bitcoin in Africa, the Bitcoin continent. Let's freaking go. We're also going to be discussing over 50% of the U.S. hedge funds have exposure to the biddies as Bitcoin crushes stocks in 2024, as well as the latest from Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, predicting a Bitcoin bounce as on-chain indicators coil up. I'll be sharing his outlook, as well as the latest from Arthur Hayes. He says 1930 style debasement to crush savers and pump Bitcoin and the stock market, as well as Ethereum ETF window dressing stage approval in weeks, according to the latest analysts. We'll also be discussing breaking news of BlackRock recommending an 84.9% Bitcoin allocation portfolio, which would send the Bitcoin price north of $47 million per coin. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. What it do? Make some noise. Let me know where you're tuned in from. We're broadcasting live right now on X, on Rumble, and YouTube. Let me know if the stream is loud and clear. It's always greatly appreciated, family. And welcome, everybody. Shout out to the mods, of course. Dankness in the building. JC, Ice Baby. Stefan, Adam, that calloused Asian. What up, Robbie Kaiser? Shout out to all the members of the channel as well. We always appreciate the support. Melda the Gray in the building. Ducklist Plus Havoc. Let's get it. Jay Ford. What up, boy? What up, yo? Yo, brand new track. Now that we're in the 50G region, shout out Chandy. Enjoy.
BTC isn't going anywhere. Listen to your guts and JV. 50 G's, testing the week. Don't get all gloomy. We are not weak. We will obtain what we seek. It's just a hitch, CNA fam knows this. It's just a glitch, a hitch matrix momentary glitch. It's just a pretty minute to buy more of it. It's gonna be okay, we have each other's back, we have the biddies back. Huddle up, stand up, battle up, get battle ready. We don't back down, Bitcoin or stand their ground. And the Nusator has our back. We are too smart to lose to 5th level, to let the devil take it. Huddle, 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 huddle up. No, hell no, we are gonna make it to the moon and then past it. Faith, loyalty, intelligent decision-making wins. 50 G's for so many, it is truly a blessing. Have patience, it's like holding up the train for a few who are late and need a ride. Let's be patient, so more can hop on our lunar ride. We call it dedication. Thank you, 50 G's. Ooh, yep, lunar up, moon up so soon.
50 G's, baby. Welcome, everyone joining the stream. Be sure to repost this, spread the word. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. 50 G's, BTFD family, let's go.
Thank you, 50 G's. Ooh, yep, lunar up, moon up so soon. So soon.
50 G's. A shout out to Chandy. She created that literally last minute, like within a very short time span. So we appreciate the new track as always. In fact, she just smashed like something crazy, like 34,000 subscribers on the channel. I'm calling for 40,000 by this time tomorrow. Please do be sure to support her. If you're not already subscribed to her channel, it's Chandy10 Music, and I was sure to pin it in the live chat. We also have a live poll up right now. Do you think the bottom is in? We already tapped 58 and some change a few days back. Or do you think we'll drop even lower as we're currently sub 60? Please do let me know. Shout out everyone joining the stream. Also keep in mind this is live and interactive, so let me know where you're tuned in from, family. Shout out JM, shout out CPR, shout out Judson, Barry Sotoro asked me to spend $5 to Brandon's campaign. That won't ever happen, Barry. That's hilarious. Buying the dip, BTFD, it's a great buying opportunity. I love all your bumper music. It's always so happy in a world with so much bad news. Amen, Jerry. Chandy, congratulations on the massive following. She's tearing it up right now. I like that pipe sound. JV, you can kill it. I didn't have time to cut it after the 30-second part. Oh, it's all good. I was actually anxious to hear it. I didn't get to listen to it prior, and I know you made a few versions, so I'm going to be checking them out. Bear's gonna get wrecked. That Dax song, he's done with rap, says Dirty. Cool synthy pipes, they are old school. City of Champions. Now, massive shout out to one of our family members, Crypto Surge. Remember, we were celebrating his birthday on the 11th of last month. He just visited Puerto Rico with his beautiful wife yesterday, and he brought me this present, which is the most epic jersey, New York, number 11, Bronson jersey. So I had to rock it with the orange Bitcoin hat. So you know we mean business today. Let's freaking go. Yes, she has a YouTube. It's Chandy10 Music, and I pinned it in the live chat. So make sure to subscribe to her channel. I'm calling it 40,000 subs by tomorrow. I have never seen another YouTube content creator go from 0 to 30,000+ subs in such a short period of time. So it tells me that people are loving her music. So show her some support. We appreciate it 100%. When bear hunting season, just hodl, Lewis, word, Robbie Kaiser, what it do? Hopefully not the bottom. I need it lower, says Adrian. Time to DCA. Adding them sats, dollar cost average, and you know how we do. We're live and in the flesh right now on the tube, on X and Rumble. If everyone can repost this really quick, it's greatly appreciated. In fact, I'm going to do it and practice what I preach. If you go to my X profile, it'll pop up. The first thing you'll see after the pin post. And if you can just hit the heart and then hit the retweet button, it's just a couple of steps. And then you're going to get an option. Do you want to repost it or quote it? If you're as lazy as I am, you just hit the repost button and it spreads the word, and we'll get a lot more people here on X, more eyeballs on the stream, so we can ultimately orange pill more of the masses, which is the name of the game. That's why I stream every day, family. Welcome, everyone. 40,000 Bitcoin incoming. Back up the truck, says Dirty. Crypto Surge. Repping Puerto Rico for the week. I'm pretty excited for him. Good stuff. But anyways, fam, if you're new to the channel, very important to smash those likes and subscribe to the #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. And be sure to hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. That way you get notified each and every day when we go live. Today is pod episode number 1689. I'm your host, JV, and it's July 3rd, 2024. Independence Day tomorrow. Bitcoin BTFD opportunity, sub 60 G's, baby. Right now at 59,700, 2,100% discount on the day. Let's freaking go. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. You can see the entire market back in the red. Currently correcting. Bitcoin holding its own, only down 3.4% of the day. Ether down 4%. Solana down 8%. XRP down 4%. And AVAX down 7%. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the Bitcoin dominance is 53.3%. And let's check out the total crypto market cap sitting at $2.2 trillion, with the Bitcoin market cap at $1.17 trillion. And checking out the top 100 gainers for the past 24 hours, really not much. We have WorldCoin up 3%, Leo up 0.5%, and ZK up less than 0.25%, as the majority of the cryptos are correcting and in the red. But let me know, fam, which particular alts, if any, are you most bullish on for this particular bull? Holla. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective on the day. Virtually 100% of the top coins correcting and in the red. Zooming out on the monthly, safe to say roughly 95% of the market correcting and in the red, only a handful in the green, and pretty substantial losses all around, like Gala down 45%, ENA down 53%. Even the meme coins like Bonk down 34%. We have Stark down 50%. So again, pretty substantial losses. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're currently rated a 50, which is dead in the middle. Yesterday was a 51, last week a 46, and last month a 73 in greed. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Let me know if you feel that bottom is in. How low do you think we likely go? Let me know, and I'll read y'all comments out loud. Freedom Hidden Free fam. It's my first go around, getting nervous. Moonstone, welcome to the stream, brother. It's all good. That's why we do this podcast every day, so we can be calm. In fact, the one note I have on my computer from years ago, calm. Because I tend to get a little wild, and I'm sure my crypto fam can relate. But patience is virtuous in crypto. So keep your calm. 11 shows from 1700. JV is the most consistent crypto news source. Shout out Dankness. Greatly appreciate that, family. And you've been here since day one, pretty much. I remember you going back for years, brother. So appreciate all the support, all the help. And for those that don't know, Dankness is the one that put these epic overlays together for the stream. He's helped us tremendously. He also has produced roughly 1,000 shorts for the Clips channel. So shout out Dankness. And if you guys aren't subscribed to the Clips channel, it's clips.cryptonewsalerts.net. Shout out to all the OGs. Barack, what it do, brother? Don George, whales do what the whales do. Amen. What up, CNA fam? Shout out JBZ. A crap day for the Bitcoin and crypto, but the major indexes are up, like the SPX and the all-time high. That hat is sick. Thank you. The Mt. Gox selling is in effect as expected. It's likely just short-term issue. The last time the Fear and Greed Index was at a 50, the Bitcoin went up about 200%. 200% from here. Whoa. Just 100% gain from here is 120. So we talking like, what is that, 180? Send it. Let's go. You said most consistent crypto news source, and so true, and the most entertaining. Thank you, Chandy. AKA the banksters, hoping people panic sell so they can swoop and stack more. Don't take the bait, y'all. I am calm and poised like a real G. Shout out Judson. Yeah, you can turn into the micro machine advertising guy. Calm is a good reminder. Exactly, family. 47 incoming. Can I start condo shopping now? Why not? After the stream, of course. You got to stay, streaming to the show here. Takes a village or a badass family. 100%. How's my favorite red-haired fox doing today? Ferris Fox. Word. John Doe, what it do? Welcome everyone to the stream. Yeah, welcome everybody. We're going to be into some live Q&A. Not Q&A, my bad. I'm all mixed up today. At the end of the show, we'll be doing the live Q&A. We're going to be jumping into some live chart action, check out some analysis on what's actually happening in the market as we are currently sub 60 Gs, baby. A great buying opportunity. Welcome everyone joining the stream. Please repost this. If you're just joining us, we greatly appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, let's check out some technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. The Bitcoin price fell below 60 Gs, the psychological mark, on July 3rd, threatening to prolong the current price consolidation as Mt. Gox potentially starts releasing $9 billion worth of BTC. And quick shout out to Grant Noakes. He just gifted 10 memberships of the channel to the following: JBZ, Robbie Kaiser, DNA Noonan, BTC Palm Beach, Louise, Iris, Chico in a Van, Wealth Ranger, Jeremy Ragsdale, and Mark Freevus, as well as Midwest Picker and Stress Free VIP. You've all been blessed and hooked up. On behalf of Grant Noakes, he says, happy birthday, America. I second that. Happy birthday, America. Big day tomorrow, celebration, holiday, July 4th, Independence Day. Let's freaking go. We greatly appreciate your support, Grant. That's very kind of you, and welcome to all the new members of the channel. We greatly appreciate y'all. But anyways, back to our TA here. Bitcoin fell 4% in the past 24 hours, leading up to 10:30 a.m. to a local bottom at 59.6, which is right where we're currently at. And Bitcoin is now down roughly 2% on the week, according to Coin Market Cap. Here, looking at the one-day chart. I'll be pulling up the live charts here in a moment. Stay tuned. The Bitcoin price has been in a downwards trend since June, logging nearly an 18% decline during the second quarter of 2024. Investors have been eagerly anticipating a breakout above that 70,000 mark to pave the way forward towards all-time highs, but losing the current 60,000 support could mean a longer price correction. So the question on everyone's mind, did Mt. Gox start repaying the creditors? Let's discuss it. Bitcoin's decline below 60 Gs may be attributed to the potential start of the Mt. Gox creditor repayments expected early July. The defunct crypto exchange may have started repaying creditors based on the Bitcoin transfer volume chart for tokens last moved during the past 7 to 10 years, shared by Charles Edwards at Capriole Investments, the founder of digital Capriole. Here's what he wrote. The entire history of this chart has disappeared because an enormous sum of Bitcoin moved on chain, 10x more than the previous highs, 9 billion, but by who? Mt. Gox, it looks like those distributions really are coming. And I also want to give a massive orange shout out to Chandy. She just gifted a $20 super, so I greatly appreciate that. She said, play the theme song and dedicate to Jen's daughter. You got it. So as soon as the TA is done, I'm playing the official theme music dedicated to Jen's daughter, 100%. And we thank you, Chandy. It matches the hat, it matches the jersey. Bitcoin orange for the win. Let's freaking go. Anyways, yeah, so shout out Amari, Jennifer's daughter. More than 9.4 billion worth of Bitcoin is owed to approximately 127,000 Mt. Gox creditors who have been waiting for over 10 years to recover their funds. This could mean that many investors will cash out after a decade of untouched profits. However, the 9 billion from Mt. Gox could be absorbed by the institutional inflows to the US-based spot Bitcoin ETFs. The ETFs have amassed over 52.5 billion worth of the biddies since they launched in January. That was on January 11th, according to Dune. As you can see here with the Bitcoin ETF net flows, now a whale or large Bitcoin holding entity may have caused the Bitcoin price drop below that 60,000 psychological level for sure. An unknown whale sold 180 million worth of the biddies within 3 minutes, an extremely high amount to be sold at market value in such a short period of time. Now we have popular industry watcher Zahir, who discovered the large sale based on the chart below. You can see here in your screen, contributing to the price decline. Another unknown whale has deposited 1,700 biddies worth over 168 million to Binance, or Binance, as Miss Yellen calls it, during the past 24 hours, according to Look on Chain. The biggest whale transfers to the world's largest crypto exchange suggest the entity is looking to sell and lock in them profits, locked and loaded. And in breaking news, over 110 businesses are now building on Bitcoin in Africa, the Bitcoin continent. You can see that right here, from Ghana to Cameroon, etc., Ethiopia, Kenya. We also know that there is a Bitcoin mining hub being started by Russia as well in Ethiopia. So mass adoption in Africa. Let's freaking go. Now let's pull up some of the live charts here for you guys for our TA segment. You should be able to see here on your screen. You can see right now, this is brought to you by TradingView via Coinbase. This is the 1 hour chart. We'll check out the action and then we'll zoom out. They say when in doubt, just zoom out. We do have a target in the green sitting at 61.8. And then we do have a couple of bottom targets sitting around 58. And then we have a very low target sitting at 57 right here on the 1 hour chart. Let's zoom out. Check out the 4 hour chart real quick. And here you can see we have a big fat target in the red sitting at 73.5, which would take us on the cusp of price discovery, which is the current all-time high of roughly 73.8. We do have a rising wedge formation breaking out here in the 4 hour chart. And we also do have a bottom target you can see in the green sitting at $57,600. Let's zoom out a little further and go to the 1 day chart. And the two indicators you always see on the screen is the RSI, Relative Strength Index, as well as the MACD. So yeah, a lot of action happening here too. We got a lot of targets. This is the daily chart. We have a bullish pennant sitting at 106,000, six-figure milestone. Send it. We also have a red target at 72.9. Taking us on the cusp of price discovery. And then we have the two south targets, one at 53.6 and another at 47.7. Now we're going to check out the 1 week chart, and then we'll check out the 1 month chart, and then we'll play some theme music for Amari. Here we go. We do have a bullish pennant breakout on the weekly chart, looking bullish as all hell if you're to ask me. And then we also have another target, which is a bullish pennant at 106,000. So there you have it, yo. I mean, roughly 88 and 106,000, two bullish targets on the weekly chart. And now let's zoom out to the monthly chart. And we just got a monthly close a few days ago, right? For the month of June. You can see here, also looking very bullish to me. We did have a very small red candle, but so itty bitty. If you look previous to the most recent months, we did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green consecutive green monthly candles, followed by a little red, a little green, little red, and it looks like a little red. So there you have it. Crypto fam, let me know how you feel regarding the Bitcoin price action and the chartage, and let's play some theme music, shall we? Welcome everyone just joining us. Good to see the fam. So here you go. This one is dedicated to Jennifer and Amari.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Let's freaking go. JC wrote, for all the newbies that have just gotten into Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. 1 sat equal 1 sat. No matter whether it is today or 100 years from now. The realest ish I've ever heard. That is so true. So the fiat price action is insignificant for all the hodlers. It don't matter if we were down to 30,000. You can't lose what you don't sell. And the bigger picture is how much Bitcoin you have, how many Satoshis you have, right? 1 Bitcoin today is the same as 1 Bitcoin 15 years ago in the inception when Bitcoin was released via the Genesis block. And 15 years from now, 1 Bitcoin will still be equivalent to 1 Bitcoin. What the fiat dollar amount will be is really irrelevant. And that's the bigger picture. So something to remember for all the newbies out here. Greatly appreciate that comment. Good stuff. Shout out Sammy G. The combination made my funds bleed. Bitcoin Costa Rica coming soon. Can't wait. Pura Vida, Bruno Raber. And I believe we read that story yesterday. Mass adoption occurring right now in Costa Rica, which is a beautiful thing. Latin America for the win when it comes to Bitcoin adoption. What do we call those people who store fiat as a store of value? Treat fiat as a store of value? We got to ask Mikey.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
Right? Yeah, right. JV, Puerto Rico is beautiful. Shout out Serge. And again, we appreciate the gift there last night. Thank you for visiting. Pleasure to finally meet you and the wife. Yeah, man, enjoy Puerto Rico, brother. It's good to have you on the stream here today as well. I want it to dip further so I can stack harder. Double down, folks. 225,000 end of the year, 500,000 to 750,000 cycle peak. Now we're talking. Hit the like, another buying opportunity. Amen to that, Mark. We should all be celebrating sub 60,000, and I mean that for real, for real. You got to do what you got to do. Stack those sats accordingly, family. Shout out Devon.
People that use fiat currency.
There you go, Grant. You only lose when you sell. Panic is never a valid investment strategy. Preach.
As a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor.
Poor souls. But it is what it is. Anyways, fam, let's continue moving because I got a lot to share with you today, as always. Here's the latest headline here. Over 50% of U.S. hedge funds have exposure to Bitcoin as Bitcoin crushes stocks in 2024. That's right. Over half of the top American hedge funds have disclosed exposure to newly launched spot Bitcoin ETFs in a year. And keep in mind, they just launched roughly 6 months ago, not even 6 months, on January 11th, as Bitcoin has significantly outperformed major stocks and indexes. Data from investment firm River reveals that 13 out of the top 25 United States hedge funds have owned Bitcoin ETFs by the end of Q1 of 2024. Notably, amongst these is Millennium Management, which had 27,263 BTC, worth $1.69 billion, making up about 2.5% of the total assets under management, worth $67.7 billion. And here it has it right here. Bitcoin ETF exposure for the top 25 hedge funds. You can see ranking number 1, Citadel Investment Group. Interesting. Then we have Bridgewater's Associates. I believe that's Ray Dalio's company. Then we have Millennium Management, Mariner Investment, AQR, and the list goes on and on. So we got quite a lot of exposure right now, family. Other significant players include Schoenfield Strategic Advisors with 6,700 biddies and 0.72 Asset Management with almost 1,100 biddies. In contrast, some top hedge funds such as Bridgewater Associates, AQR Capital, and Balyasny, however you pronounce this ish, have yet to invest into the Bitcoin ETFs. Interestingly, Bitcoin's growing acceptance coincides with a rise in the cash reserves across U.S. companies. Notably, the cash or the cash equivalents held by corporations reached a record high of $4.11 trillion Q1 of this year, according to an analysis by Treasury advisory firm Carfang Group. Oh, pretty interesting. Some, if not most of these companies, namely Reddit, Semler Scientific, JP Morgan, everyone's least favorite bank, Wells Fargo, and others have allocated a small portion of their cash reserves to Bitcoin or Bitcoin ETFs means they have exposure one way or the other. This trend indicates that the U.S. firms, including hedge funds and corporations, have become more confident in treating Bitcoin as a viable asset for diversification and hedging against traditional market risks. Wall Street's interest in Bitcoin grows further as the crypto fares better than the top stocks and stock indexes. Notably, Bitcoin returns in the first half of 2024 were about 94%. In comparison, the U.S. benchmark S&P 500 index rose 23%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average grew 14% in the same period. Now, even Apple and Tesla stocks underperformed Bitcoin, returning 10 and negative 29%, respectively, year to date. However, Nvidia, which recently became the world's most valuable publicly traded company, outperformed Bitcoin, rising by over 150% in the first 6 months of this year due to an ongoing AI boom. Now we have veteran trader Peter Brandt anticipating Bitcoin's relevance growing as a hedging asset, particularly against traditional safe havens like gold. He noted Bitcoin's market cap could rise 230% against gold after 2025. And earlier in the year, ARK Invest annual research report concluded that the institutional portfolios aiming for maximized risk-adjusted returns should have allocated 19.4% to Bitcoin in 2023. And speaking of insane allocations into Bitcoin, stick around. Our feature story of the day is going to be discussing BlackRock's recommended Bitcoin portfolio allocation of 84.9%. Talk about bullishness. But anyways, family, there you have it. Let me know your thoughts with some of that. And welcome everyone joining the stream. I'm going to continue reading the comments to the best of my abilities here. Bitcoin is having a fire sale. BTFD. Amen to that. Jamie Demon. Now, wasn't it interesting? The other day, Biden turned orange. Is he becoming orange pilled or something? His whole complexity turned orange. Kind of like how Trump's usually orange. I found that interesting. We got to orange pill everybody here. Guys, real talk, what do you think of the BlackRock ETF kill switch? Explain that to me. I'm familiar with the unalive switch via John McAfee, which is some data to expose dark forces if something were to ever happen to him. He used to commonly talk about this. So I want to know precisely what you mean by that unalive switch, family. Let's talk about it. They not like us. Panic is loading up. Okay.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Amen. BTFD, tell them, Melda. They need to, if they are going to survive, JB. 6 major banks and many regional banks are going to be insolvent soon. You called it. I have no doubt that these banks are going under. They don't even have the money. Nothing's backing. It's not backed by any. The dollar is backed by nothing, and the banks don't even have your money. So if there's a bank run, you best believe they're going to collapse 100%. And what is your confidence in the banking system right now? I don't want it, but I think 52,000 is necessary before the moon. I don't know why my memberships won't automatically renew. Blame it on YouTube. Thank you, though, bud. We appreciate your support regardless. They delayed the rate cuts, and now only one cut. That's the reaction. Word. That's one reason we love the JC Ice baby. You keep us safe. Wild movie. Word. I do not understand why the stock market was up. What the
If it's not going to zero, it's going to 1 million.
Now, we all know Bitcoin is the best asset.
Would you agree? Is there a second best crypto, family? Let me know in the chat.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Bingo. When you know too much and go rogue, you become a threat. No one will ever be like the CNA fam. They will try to imitate, but no one will ever come close. Well said, Dankness. Very well said. Lucito, what it do? Good eve, bro. Good eve, fam. What's a poppin'? Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone just joining us right now. We're streaming live. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. We appreciate all the support. We do have a live poll going on right now. We do have a YouTube channel pinned in the live chat. Show Chandy some love. She's approaching 40,000 subs. I'm calling 40,000 subs on her channel by this time tomorrow during the stream. Let's make it happen, Captain. The White Strikes. Word up, Jay Ford. Word up.
Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance.
Mr. Jamie Dimon never fails to amaze me. Pet rocks for the fam. So you guys wanted a picture with me and JV. It's now on X. Go repost. That's what's up, Serge. Everyone blow it up. I appreciate that. Let me go do that right now so then everyone can find it easily, because I'm going to assume everyone watching the stream is following me on X. So let me do that right now. Let's see. And make sure you tag me in it, Serge, so I can pull it up. Serge. Actually, I can just go to the messages and pull it up maybe. Go to your thing real quick. Let's see. And found it. Nice. Okay, I'm going to repost it right now, and everyone else can repost it as well. I'm the first one to heart it and repost it. Bada boom, bada bing. The crypto fam united in Puerto Rico, where this is a precursor to the 100K fiesta around the corner. You already know, family. But just did so. We appreciate it, man. Glad you came out here. I'm glad we got to meet. Was stoned out of my mind when I watched it. I need to rewatch it to have any intelligent conversation about it. What you referring to, JC? Truth, never seen anything like what JV and the fam has going on here. And I do watch other pods or YouTube vids until I get bored. Ha. Criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance. She'll end up with 60,000 subs. My guess. What up, family? My guess. She's going to end up with 100,000 subs by the end of this month. That's what I'm projecting. I think easy peasy, by the way, because the music transcends the news. You know what I mean? I truly believe that. What up, family? Siamano, what's poppin'? Who sponsored my subscription? Many thanks. I think it was Grant Noakes earlier. Stress-free, got hooked up. So congrats and welcome, brother. We appreciate it. Let's freaking go. We are going to pump. Like no freaking pump for years, and now is the time. Now is the time. You heard it. Anyways, fam, let's continue, eh? Next story of the day. Here's the latest from Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model. Here we go. Closely followed quant analyst Plan B believes Bitcoin is gearing up for a big bounce. Come on, bounce. Based on the key indicators. In a new strategy session, the analyst, known for popularizing the stock to flow, shares that the on-chain data indicates Bitcoin remains in a bull. Plan B looks at the realized price metric, which records the value of all the coins in a given time frame at the price they were last transacted on chain, divided by the number of the Bitcoin in circulation. He says that he expects a bounce from the 5-month realized price level, which currently sits at around 65 G's, baby. Quoting him here. This light blue line, the 5 months realized price, has always served as a support line in the bull markets, so Bitcoin rarely goes below this line. It sticks to that line, actually, and the same has been true for the last couple of months. So right now, Bitcoin's sitting a little bit below that line. It's very interesting. I expect it to bounce, come on, bounce from this 5-month realized price up. I expect a bounce from that 65,000, but we'll see. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Plan B. He's also watching the RSI, which is another indicator we commonly cover here, known as the Relative Strength Index, a widely used momentum indicator, which aims to determine if an asset is overbought or oversold. He believes the RSI this cycle will reach the peak levels of the prior cycles. Quoting him again, in my opinion, there will be no diminishing returns. There will be exponential returns. Send it. And we will see RSI values above 80 again, like in 2013, like in 2017, and in 2021. So time will tell. So there you have it. And if you want to watch this analysis by Plan B himself, check the show notes below the video in the description. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts surrounding some of that analysis with a bounce from 65, like a coil spring. Let's get it. Shout out Jeff Long. What's good, Siamano? 47 million volcano sender. Tomorrow War, JV, that is the movie we're talking about. Oh, the Tomorrow War. I haven't heard of that one. I love that pick, JV and Serge. Thank you, Devon. 350 on X, not too shabby. It's about the future, JV. Tomorrow War. Right on. 47 million, 2147 maybe? Well, you know there is a $1 billion prediction from one of the largest asset managers in the world. Fidelity, they're projecting a $1 billion Bitcoin price by 2038. And the core reason behind that is hyperinflation of the dollar. So you'll be surprised how fast we can climb, 110 in Vegas today. Damn, Gina. 87 tomorrow. Morning for the low. Yikes. Record number of the visitors expected for the 4-day weekend. Word. Jesus Christ, that's hot, brother. Stay cool out there, eh? I kind of have hope for the all-time high, July 3rd. Oh, after July 3rd, bring it. RSI and the volume is good charts to watch. Right on, Joseph. Hashtag free Ross. Amen. Free Ross Ulbricht. Let's go. Jay Ford says 1 million 2028. Send it. Year of the next halving. 4 years out. I'm so ready. I can't wait. I can't contain myself. I can't remain calm. What am I going to do? I may turn into the micro mini machine guy. You just never know, dankness. You never know. But anyways, Joe, next story of the day. Let's continue where we left off here. Our next headline reads, 1930s style debasement to crush savers and pump Bitcoin and the stock market. According to the BitMEX founder, Arthur Hayes just blaze. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes just blaze thinks upcoming fiat currency debasement will drive out the price of the biddies and the stocks. In a new analysis, crypto veteran says he is confident in the economy, which is the new inflationary cycle, and Bitcoin will regain its mojo. Oh, snap. Bitcoin's going to regain its mojo. Hayes cites projections from the Congressional Budget Office, which estimated the U.S. federal budget deficit in the 2024 fiscal year will be $1.9 trillion, the highest amount ever outside of the COVID-19 years. Quoting him here, there ain't going to be a recession. That doesn't mean a large swath of plebs won't be in dire financial straits, but Pax Americana will chug along regardless. I am pointing this out because I believe fiscal and monetary conditions are loose and will continue to be loose, and therefore hodling crypto is the best way to preserve wealth. I am confident that today will rhyme with the 1930s to 1970s, and that means, given I can still freely move from fiat to crypto, I should do so because debasement through the expansion and centralization of credit allocation through the banking system is coming. The BitMEX co-founder also thinks companies will pump their own stocks using cheap credit, as he shares here. Central bankers created bank reserves by buying bonds, which lowered the cost and increased the amount of credit. In private capital markets, credit was allocated to maximize shareholder returns. The easiest way to juice the stock price is to reduce the float by engaging in buybacks. Companies that can access cheap credit borrow money and buy back their stock. So there you have it, yo. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Just Blaze, Arthur Hayes. 50 G's buying opportunity. What's a pleb? It's just an ordinary individual like you and I. We're considered plebs. We're not whales. We're plebs. We're just ordinary, you know what I mean? Joes at the end of the day. But Bitcoin makes us unordinary, but you understand the point. Regular peeps. I heard we have another dip before we pump. Well, we're experiencing a dip right now. 50 G's.
BTC isn't going anywhere. Listen to your guts and JV. 50 G's, 50 G's.
If you're going to call my stream a fake page, I'm going to call Habib a fake Habib. The real Habib is Habib. I'll digress. Nurmagomedov.
The week. Don't get all gloomy. We are not weak.
I'm only spreading fake news, says Habib. Okay.
We will obtain what we seek. It's just a hitch. CNA fam knows this. It's just a glitch. A hitch matrix momentary glitch. It's just a pretty minute to buy more of it.
When Biddy hits 6 figures, I will buy the biggest steak so I can celebrate. Right on. Shout out Nikki Norwood. We know how people without Bitcoin are called. Oh, yeah. What do we call those who treat fiat as a store of value, like Habib?
People that use fiat.
That's what you get. Salam, family. Shout out Muhammad. What's good, brother? Good to have you on the stream. Assalamu alaikum, broski. Alan, iced. Yes, you got it. She ice babied him. Bye-bye, Habib. It was nice knowing you, though, broski. Truly a pleasure.
Currency. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Bada boom, bada bing. Bitcoin shall forever remain king. Respect. 100%. We respect those who show respect. You disrespect the fam, you get iced. It's just the way of the world. That's life, baby. You feel me?
We call them the poor. We call them the poor.
Hey, but anyways, fam, next story of the day, still got a couple more things to share with you. We're going to be discussing the latest with the Ethereum ETFs. In fact, I want to actually pull up some of the latest tweets from James Seyfarth, Bloomberg ETF analyst, because he's pretty good when it comes to all the ETF stuff. Let me see if I could find it, Seyfarth, and then we'll pull up the story as well. Anyways, we'll just pull that up here. And then we're going to be diving into our feature story of the day as well, family. The latest from BlackRock, as well as some very bold predictions based on an 84.9% allocation into Bitcoin. And then we'll be diving into some live Q&A and your opportunity to ask me anything you like. And we'll go from there. But yeah, this headline reads, Ethereum ETFs in window dressing stage. Approval in weeks. Initially, the experts were anticipating yesterday, July 2nd, to get the official approval, meaning launch. However, it hasn't occurred yet. We did get the approval a few weeks ago, but they haven't officially launched. So here's the latest. Galaxy Digital's head of asset management believes spot Ether ETFs will be approved in weeks rather than days, but agrees the decision will come sometime in July, which is this month. Quoting him here, look, we've done this before. This is methodical. This is window dressing. The SEC is engaged. Galaxy Digital is one of the 8 asset managers with a proposed spot Ether ETF currently under review with the United States SEC. It is collaborating with Invesco on the ETF. We have been doing this for months now. We did it with the Bitcoin ETF. The products are substantially similar. We know the plumbing. We know the process. Now, their estimate is largely in line with other ETF analysts. On June 28th, we had ETF analyst Eric Balchunas pushing back his early July estimate for the ETF approvals after the SEC took extra time to get the applicants about their S1 paperwork. Now, a July 2nd Bloomberg report cited 2 people familiar with the matter, adding fuel to the theory, stating Ether ETF apps have been given until July 8th, which is 5 days out, to submit updated paperwork to address some of the minor issues. This could be followed by an additional round of filings, they said. Currently, the 8 bidders include BlackRock, Fidelity, 21 Shares, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton, Van Eck iShares, and Galaxy/Invesco. They have already been given the green light to list their shares on their respective exchanges. The issuers now need an approved S1 filing for the Ethereum ETFs to go live for trading, and this is what we're awaiting right now. In a July 2nd research report, K33 Research suggested Ether ETFs would be a golden egg for the Ether price and could even outperform Bitcoin in the first week after it goes live. The analysts Vessel Lunde and David Zimmerman expect Ether to stumble immediately following the launch of the ETFs, but noted that, much like what happened with Bitcoin, inflows to the funds would likely bolster the Ethereum price. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think we will get the ETFs going live for Ethereum, the spot that is, officially this month of July? What's your expectations? What's your predictions? Any of you bullish on that? Holla, let me know. Do you think this is a big W for the industry? Do you think this will help pump the price action so we can return to price discovery? Let me know your feedback. Do you think it'll be a nothing burger? I'd love to know your thoughts. 409 on X, not too shabby. Shout out to the X fam. We greatly appreciate you. We're streaming right now on X, Rumble, and YouTube, so shout out to all of you. We appreciate you, family. Common people equal plebs, 100. You got that right, Adam. Crypto will go to the moon in a week. It is just fun. It is fun. Hell yeah. The upper class used to refer to us as the lower class every day. People as plebs. There you have it, Julian. What do you do when we have trolls? You ice those mofos. Size sub 60, even as a vet. This sucks. Congrats on the success. Shout out Chandy. She's fast approaching 40,000 subs. My prediction is she hits it tomorrow. Under the pleb. Word. Siamano, I was thinking that Vitalik can't possibly just hit it in his wings. Let's see where this goes for ETH. Right on. Bitcoin to 32,000 still in place, says Muhammad. Then the magic happens to 125 to 231,000. Solana to 0. Whoa. ETH to 15,000 and ICP to 5Gs, baby. That's a guarantee from Muhammad, not investment advice. Every single thing you hear on the stream is for entertainment purposes only. Cheers. CJV knows. Thank you, Adam. Vitalik clap. Just got paid. And the biddy dips. Winning. You got some dry powder? That's what's up, Alan. Let's go. Shout out Mr. Corvette. Hey, fam. Got in late. Are you ready for a long summer? The Bitcoin endless summer? Yes. We are going down, baby. But then all the way up. Nothing can stop us. All the way up.
It's gonna be okay. We have each other's back. We have the biddies back. Huddle up, stand up, battle up, get battle ready. We don't
battle ready. Bring the machete. I am still up over 150x on my original purchase. You must be referring to Ether. That's what's up. Wow. That's fantastic gains there, yo. Fantastic. Global wealth total divided by 21 million coins. And to be more realistic, there's probably only ever going to be 15 million coins in circulation because a big portion, approximately 6 million, are lost or locked up forever and will never be moved. That's just the reality. It makes Bitcoin even that much more scarce. It's the opposite of fiat. It's the opposite of Ether, where they can just print unlimited amounts if they choose to do so. With Bitcoin, there's a finite limited supply. Hence, it's the ultimate store value. You already know. Where is the Nipponator? Oh, wow. He's chilling on this tile. I don't know if you can see it from there. Can you see him? He's kind of cut off from the desk there, but he's on the side in the office on the tile because it's hot as hell in the office right now. My underpleb status, though, if billionaire. Even if you're a billionaire, we're still plebs by heart. We were born once a pleb, always a pleb. We represent ETH 12,000 Sol 2,500 NFA DD. Do your own research. Right on, J4. Appreciate you sharing. But yeah, Nipponator's right beside us, so he can hear the comments that I read out loud. You know what I mean? If ICP goes to 5K, I am a billionaire. I got them, JV. Cheers, Mr. Corvette. I'm thinking to go to the Cyprus in September. Word. No, my original Bitcoin. Oh, whoa. That's right. You got in Bitcoin in like 2013. That's phenomenal. So JC's up approximately 150x on her original Bitcoin investment back when it was only $400. So JC is an OG. That's what's up. Nipsey needs his space today. We respect that. Exactly. He needs room for the balls to breathe. He has these big kahunas. You feel me? Holding them 6 million biddies. Good call, brother. Cheers. Baccarat. JB, what are we doing with all the 21 million coins that are locked up? What are we going to do when all the... Whoa. I mean, when they're all in cold storage and none of them are moving anymore... Bitcoin is going to be millions of dollars per coin. Mark my words. Crypto Surge, I encourage everyone that comes to the 100K party to go live. Give it a week of vacation. Also, it's beautiful. Yeah, good point. If you're coming to the fiesta, don't just come for the one night to celebrate. You'll be shooting yourself in the foot. Stay at least a week and enjoy the island of Puerto Rico. It's a lot of fun out here, as Serge just recommended, and glad to have you here, brother. I staked Lime $20 in ETH, and it pays me 1 cent every 3 days. That's hilarious. Forever, Laura. It's going up forever, Laura. It's going up forever, Milda. According to my noob lines, it won't go under 58 Gs. Well, then the bottom is in. The bottom is in. Let's celebrate, yo. Let's pump it up.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
It's either nothing, right? If it's nothing, then it's getting scrubbed out and banned.
Scrubbed out and banned.
And of course, we now know that it's not getting banned, right? There's no way that Fidelity, Citadel, BlackRock.
Tell them, Mikey. No. You said 6 mil were locked up. At this rate, in a few years, they may all be locked up. You never know, Adrian.
Charles Schwab, Deutsche Bank, Credit Agricole, Banco Santander, all decide they're interested in this, right?
Used to vacation in Puerto Rico often. Been to the month party in Vieques. The island, right? That's what's up. Forever, Melda. I want Jen to organize a meet if you feel like a thing over the week. Just certain places, times that you can come if you want. Right on. We have no bottom. CNA for life. Shout out DJ Wednesday. Another one repping Puerto Rico.
They're not endorsing a tulip bulb.
Hey. Oh, we have no bottom and no top, baby. Miner's capitulation, eh?
And there is no second best asset.
Buck the banks, buck the Fed. So I believe all the way up, nothing can stop us. Amen, family. But anyways, without further ado, now let's dive into our featured story of the day. The largest asset manager in the world, in which is BlackRock, is recommending a portfolio Bitcoin allocation strategy of 84.9%, which can potentially send Bitcoin soaring, skyrocketing to $47 million per coin. So let's break this baby down. And I actually want to start with this infamous tweet. And I might have lost it. I have to go back here. I had it pulled up earlier. Snap. Let's see here. Will going back return to where I left off? And it will. Shout out to the internet gods today. It worked in my favor. So yeah, I tweeted this back in November of 2023. So this was like a little bit ago. But anyways, with BlackRock allocating their optimal portfolio allocation into Bitcoin of 84.9%, according to their very own research study released in 2022, that will send the Bitcoin price to $47 million per coin. And here's Samson Mao breaking down some of the math. He says the math checks out. Bitcoin is going to 47 million. And that was based on this information from Macronaut, BTC. So I'm going to read it to you and then I'll read into the story. BlackRock has 9.4 trillion in assets under management. 9.4 trillion times 0.849 for the right Bitcoin position percentage equals 7.98 trillion that BlackRock will need to allocate to Bitcoin to follow their paper. 7.98 times 118 billion of a multiplier equals $941 trillion market cap. So Bitcoin will be about $47 million per coin, which ultimately means it's going up forever, Melda. Anyways, so yeah, July 25th, Blockware's Joe Burnett commented on a 2022 BlackRock report on optimal Bitcoin allocation. Remarkably, the asset manager recommended 84.9% Bitcoin, 9% stocks, and 6% bonds. And here's what Burnett commented. If all the investors follow the BlackRock optimal Bitcoin allocation, Bitcoin will be worth more than 5x the total value of all equities, real estate, and bonds. He speculated that the total global wealth is around 800 trillion today. Bitcoin would be $190 million per coin. Good Lord. But yeah, this is coming directly from a research report released in 2022 by BlackRock, and I'm going to read you what's highlighted here. Exhibit 4 presents the results, starting with a 64 equity bond portfolio, which is produced with a risk aversion of Y equals 1.5. The optimal Bitcoin allocation is a large 84.9%. The remainder of the portfolio, 15.1%, is split 60-40 between equities and bonds. Now I'll read to you the green highlighted section. Although Bitcoin has an extremely large volatility, a 1.322, the pronounced positive skewness leads to large allocations and dominates in the utility function. Whoa. So there you go. An economist, Ottaviani, added his sentiment. Sooner or later, it'll be clear for everyone that Bitcoin is a must-have in every portfolio. Hence, it's going up forever, Melda. At the time, BlackRock wrote, although Bitcoin has extremely large volatility, the pronounced positive skewness leads to large allocations and dominates in the utility function. Reposting a stock-to-flow model on July 25th, analyst Plan B said that things were in the early stages of a bull market, adding the following. Of course, BlackRock wants to buy cheap, but before ETF approval and just before stage 2 full-blown bull market. So there you have it. And this was actually right before the ETFs actually went live, a couple of months later after I shared all that back in November, because the ETFs just officially went live on January 11th. So could you imagine? We're not saying that's going to be overnight. So keep that in mind. No one's saying all the asset managers around the world are going to allocate 85% of their portfolios into Bitcoin. But if BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is recommending that, over time, I think all roads lead to Bitcoin, because it's the perfect vehicle to park large amounts of capital or investment. So here's a theory. Maybe the asset managers start with 1% allocation, very minimal, and then let the results speak for themselves. Watch what happens with that 1% allocated into Bitcoin compared to the bonds and the stocks. Bitcoin outperforms everything as it always has. They're going to allocate more. And as the years go by, 1%, way too little. 5% sounds better. 10%, 20%. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have 85% allocation of the total addressable market, that 900 trillion flowing into Bitcoin. And if it did, we're potentially talking about $100 million Bitcoin price, right? No guarantee. This is not investment advice. This show is for entertainment purposes only, but I want to open your mind to the endless possibilities of the fact Bitcoin has no top, because fiat monopoly tulip bulb trash has no bottom, and it's all collectively going to zero against Bitcoin. What's the infamous quote? All fiat currency returns to its original intrinsic value. Zero. It's all going to zero against Bitcoin. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know your thoughts surrounding that report published by BlackRock, and why do you think they're recommending 85% asset allocation? Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to read as many of the comments out loud. Welcome, family, to the Q&A segment of the live show. I would take 10% of the 47 milli. I know, right? Who wouldn't? I have to pay someone $300 a day to take care of. Oh, man, I missed the comment. You need more BTC. I have a feeling she may have more BTC than all of us here. Just saying. Thinking out loud. Hey, people, forget to leave a like, so do so now. Thank you, Siamano. It does help out tremendously, and we greatly appreciate all the support. You can't not own it. I guess leaving at 50 million in today's purchasing power. When I get my 100 to 500 acres, I won't leave, other than the fun time, business time, my choice time, the dream. Amen to that. Black Diamond, what up, Scan? Having animals is hard to find people to watch our dogs go anywhere with us. And the bird is going to my mom's house for the 4th, right on Devon. What is that? I'm not from the U.S., but Trump is my president. Oh, word. Where are you from, Siamano? Bada boom, bada bing. Holla at your boy. Yeah, exactly what Melda said. Melda the Gray, that is. Crypto stays in America. Enjoy the day. Gotta run. Cheers, Greg. We appreciate you tuned in. Shipmate, ahoy, Captain, rockin', BTC, representing every day.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Imagine only 21 milli US dollars ever made and no printing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Poland, Poland representing. That's what's up. He said that I've got a ear to hear. Well, you do got an ear to hear. I may be a shark or a whale, but then again, I may not be. People will never know. That is true. And unfortunately, JC did lose all of her crypto she got back then in a boating accident. So it's a shame. Please pray for her and her family. Price discovery right around the corner, says Muhammad. Amen. Jen is busy. She doesn't need more work. Amen, Diana. Will Biden step back? Man, what do you guys think will happen with that clown? Do you think he'll be replaced? Do you think he'll stand firm? Let me know. Hard to travel with 2 cats that eat raw meat only. Can't leave food out for them. That sucks. Good morning, and Sage, Saga, Alpha Club, reppin', what it do? Around the corner, price discovery, I'm so ready. Are you ready?
Pump it up.
Shout out Laser Cat, what it do? If Biden steps back, Michael Obama will be a candidate. Yeah, I mean, Max keeps tweeting, Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike. I would not be shocked. Allegedly, Michelle, a.k.a. Big Mike, was pressed with that, and she said it's not in her blood to run for president. But in my opinion, he has to do whatever they're told. It's not like they have free will. You know what I mean? In my opinion. And that would work as well as a veteran nonprofit idea. We need to talk more. I don't even know what state you are in. No, it was a rocket ship. Oh, yeah. So JC lost it in the rocket ship accident. That's a shame. Kamala. Oh, my God. She's so cringe. She's like the worst. I think I'd rather have Biden in there instead of her. Just saying. Just keep dipping all day, a day. Oh, Biden needs to say bye-bye. New York, Finger Lakes area, representing New York. Let's go. Mikey Obama would be sad. First transgender president, though, yo. It'd be right in alignment with the United States transgender agenda. That's for sure. Whatever happened to Joan Rivers? You notice 2 weeks after she was asked regarding Michelle, aka Big Mike, and she gave her feedback that we already had the first gay president, referring to Barack, and that everyone knows Michelle is a transgender. 2 weeks later, she mysteriously died. Is that a coincidence? Let me know your thoughts, because that was before it was like mainstream where most people knew. You know what I mean? Some people still don't know. To me, it's shocking, but again, to each their own. Is Gavin Newsom stepping in? That would be awful. I mean, all the candidates are awful. That's the problem. They can't have Big Mike. They would lose all the money they had gotten in donations. It has to be Kamala if they don't keep Biden. Oh, that's interesting. Chuck Norris, now we're talking. Even if he's having heart attacks, I'd go Chuck Norris for president. Why not? Where did Obama's kids come from? Not from a man pretending to be a woman. They were adopted family. Both the children are adopted. Can we get the mods to boot Biden and Kamala? Please, Guido. Feel free. R.I.P. Joan. She made me laugh. Yeah, I miss Joan Rivers. She is hilarious. She was good. Scan QR because she would just like be on the red carpet making fun of all the celebrities. Hodl life, moonbags. Amen. Amen.
Look, pump it up if your game and went long. When the dip hit, you just stayed like King Kong.
Barry Satoro. Good point, JB. Whatever they are told, they did the dirt. Most of all of yeah. So, for example, they're all blackmailed. Every significant politician, influencer, they have blackmail on, and they use that to control them. So it don't matter what they want. They can do anything they can't do anything they want. They got to do what they're told. Otherwise, they release the blackmail of them with underage children or whatever sick things they're into, and then they destroy their life. That's probably what happened maybe with Diddy. Maybe Diddy was stepping out of line, right? Not following the full thing he's supposed to follow. And then they're like, yo, we got ish on you, bro. You better. And then, you know what I mean? Nipsey Love, Alex Jones, and RuPaul ticket 2028. There are no coincidences. Amen, Grant. Amen. RuPaul for vice president. Chuck Norris would be the overkill. James Buchanan was the first gay president. Look it up. Oh, wow. I don't even know who that guy is. So shows you how little I know of U.S. history. I never heard of the guy. Wow. Interesting. Thank you, Chandy. Blackmail everywhere. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Blackmail is very real. Very real. That's what those Gilligan Islands are for, if you know what I'm saying. We must be unencumbered by the thoughts of the Biden-Harris in 2024. We must be. 100%. But here's what we're going to do, fam. We're going to continue with the uncensored version of the pod. So head on over to rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. If you're on Rumble or X, you're golden. We're going to continue for another hour. But if you're on the YouTube, you ain't got to go home. But you got to get the F out of here because we're going to be ending here.
Hey, someone, give me the time. Did I hear someone say that it's rummy rumble time? Bitty bitty up at TPA.
Let me know when the YouTube stream is officially over on your end so I know for sure. And that way I can play some music and all that fun stuff.
Rumble time, let's go see it there. It's such a great show. We'll talk about what we want without care. Let's say bye to you two. Run, don't walk. We love our
YouTube stream should be ending any moment.
Go over to Rumble, don't stumble.
We gotta get the freak out of here. Just saying. So head on over to Rumble. It's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's continue with the uncensored version of the pod. Let's go. Couldn't be more happy right now, yo. This is like
YouTube time is all in the past.